The Galactic Council's observation deck hummed with nervous energy as 12 different species watched the holographic display. At its center, a human female named Kate knelt beside two Vraxian cubs, their fur matted with the purple rain of their homeworld. The cubs whimpered, their body temperatures dropping dangerously in the unexpected cold snap that had killed their parents. Fascinating, clicked Ambassador Zixatheta, her mandibles twitching. The human approaches predator young without fear. Quill, the human male standing guard nearby, scanned the horizon with weapons ready. His partner Kate, meanwhile, gathered dry vegetation from beneath the massive fungi that dominated Vrax 7's landscape. The cubs watched with 6 eyes each, trembling. Computer analyze human behavior, commanded High Observer Krell. Subject appears to be teaching. The AI responded, confusion evident in its synthesized voice. Kate struck 2 rocks together, creating sparks. The cubs jumped back, but she made soft, encouraging sounds. She demonstrated again, slower this time. One cub, braver than its sibling, crept forward. "She's giving them tools," whispered the Etherian representative, her gaseous form flickering with disbelief, teaching apex predators to create combustion reactions. The Council had classified humans as Deathworlders, beings from planets so hostile that their very evolution defied galactic norms. Earth, with its earthquakes, hurricanes, predators, diseases, and wildly varying climates, had produced organisms that the rest of the galaxy considered impossibly resilient. But resilience was one thing. This was something else entirely. Kate guided the cub's paw, helping it hold the flint properly. After several attempts, sparks flew onto the dried fungus fiber. A small flame caught. The cub's eyes widened with wonder, then narrowed with understanding. It chittered excitedly to its sibling. "Alert! Vraxian neural activity spiking," the computer announced. "Pattern recognition centers activating at unprecedented rates." "By the 7 suns," Zixatheta muttered. "She's not just ensuring their survival. She's accelerating their cognitive development." Quill approached, having secured the perimeter. He nodded approvingly at Kate's progress, then began fashioning crude spears from the local wood analogs, deliberately working where the cubs could observe his technique. The second cub, emboldened, tried to imitate Quill's movements with a smaller stick. Quill corrected its grip, showed it how to test balance, how to sharpen against rocks. 2 humans, Krell said slowly, are casually jump-starting the technological evolution of another species in one afternoon. The implication sent ripples of fear through the observers. The Vraxians were already formidable hunters. With tools, with fire, with learned human techniques, "We need to intervene," the Morvac delegate urged, his scales flushing orange with anxiety. "This violates non-interference protocols." "The humans aren't bound by our protocols," Zixatheta interrupted. "They refused council membership, remember? Said our rules were—" what was the phrase? "Bureaucratic nonsense that ignores compassion." On the display, Kate had moved beyond basic fire starting. She was showing the cubs how to create a wind barrier, how to bank coals, how to smoke meat for preservation. The cubs absorbed every lesson with predatory focus, their natural intelligence combining with human knowledge in ways that defied evolutionary timescales. "Computer," Krell asked quietly, "Project Vraxian development if these cubs survive and pass on this knowledge." The hologram shifted, showing branching probability paths. Within 3 generations, Vraxians achieved metallurgy. Within 10, spaceflight. Within 20, they surpass current council technology, the computer stated flatly. Silence engulfed the observation deck. Quill had started teaching the cubs hunting coordination, using hand signals humans had developed over millennia. The cubs responded instantly, their pack instincts making them natural students. Kate, meanwhile, was drawing symbols in the dirt. Basic mathematics, the foundation of all advanced reasoning. "This is why Earth refused our protection," the Etherian said softly. "They don't need it. They're not just survivors of a death world, they're its masters, and they master it by teaching, by sharing, by lifting others up with them. The humans call it paying it forward," Zixatheta added, remembering her conversations with Earth's ambassador. "They believe knowledge belongs to all who can use it." A new alert flashed. 3 adult Vraxians approached the clearing, lone survivors from different packs. The cubs ran to them, chattering excitedly, demonstrating their new fire-making skills. The adults watched in amazement as their young created warmth from nothing, as they'd seen only in lightning strikes before. Kate and Quill stepped back, allowing the Vraxians to reunite. But the cubs kept glancing at them, then showing the adults what they'd learned. Within minutes, the adults were attempting to replicate the techniques. "They'll survive now," Kate told Quill, her voice carrying to the surveillance equipment, "and they'll teach others." "That's what humans do," Quill replied, shouldering his pack. "We teach, we share, we survive together." As the humans departed, leaving behind a small Vraxian clan armed with the gift of fire and tools, the Galactic Council faced an uncomfortable truth. They'd spent centuries fearing human military might, their physical resilience, their adaptability, but the real power of humanity wasn't in their strength or endurance. It was in their willingness to reach down and pull others up. To see potential in cubs shivering in the rain, to share fire with the universe. Deathworlder dominance, Krell said slowly, isn't about conquest. It's about transformation. They don't subjugate species. They elevate them. The council members dispersed in contemplative silence, each wondering if perhaps they'd been wrong to fear humanity's arrival on the galactic stage. Perhaps they should have been grateful instead.